What is good? Today I'm starting off the video right, and that's why I got myself a meat pie and an icebreak iced coffee. Oh yeah, boy. This is what makes this thing amazing, lads. Oh yeah. And then the icebreak, it's pretty good. It's just pretty much coffee milk. You know how we read this the other night and I thought that there was a little bit of coffee in it? Well, actually, I realized that unless it says caffeine on the bottom, there's nothing in it. But icebreak has caffeine. The Dare iced coffee I drank yesterday had no caffeine listing here, but this does. So this should have, well, it may not have real coffee. It may just have coffee flavoring and then they add caffeine like artificially, but at least it has caffeine. All right, so today I am on time. My schedule is good. We're starting the vlog nice and early, and there's gonna be some fire content because the boys are currently stripping down an RV25 that needs rebuilding today. So it's gonna be good, lads. But I also just wanted to say, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and definitely subscribe, because if you like awesome car content, I'm based and live in Japan. I know I'm in Oz right now, but we will be going back, and I just heard from Oka-chan, my car's kind of fixed, so really excited about that. But anyways, all of that aside, today's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna stop talking, and let's just jump into it. Boys just jumping on lunch, but here's the motor that they're stripping down right now. They're going to be going through everything, getting it cleaned, hot tanked, and getting the block set up so the oil galleries through the crank here and stuff are a little bit bigger, so you don't have any oiling issues in like 6 and 5. But yeah, it's a pretty nice build. Got some Wiseco pistons and spill rods. It's going to be a really nice motor when it's done. And a lot of people have actually been asking about this blue Skyline out here, and that's actually the engine that's going in there. So it's getting a nice freshen up. And then engine will be going back in, probably getting a retune, and then hopefully this car will be going home. It's been here for quite a while. We've had like a whole bunch of different work done to it and things like that. It's a really nice build. But yeah, otherwise it's kind of a little bit of a sex spec Skyline. That's why it's like look at this. It's literally like old school kind of sex spec. It's got the white leather interior, the Monza kind of racing seats, the painted blue sparkly dash. That's what the paint job is too. It's got that sparkle in there too. It's kind of, yeah, I guess you'd call it a sex spec R33. Kind of cool, right? Zach just came and picked up his little Roadster. Hopefully he enjoys that new diff and all the other work. All right, so I think it's time we spoke about these two cars. Now these are both two of Semi's project cars next to his RX-7. And this is an S12 Gazelle. And these things are a pretty cool car if you know anything about the Silvia. Like obviously this came before the S13. And as you can see, Semi's got a VG30 sitting in there for just, you know, trying to work out where he's gonna put engine mounts and mount everything. So he's doing a VG30 conversion. The car's completely stripped out. He's got a lot of work to do on this to fix it. As you can see, rust holes everywhere in this thing that need a lot of attention to. Very common in these things to get a lot of rust and things like that. So, but it's all fixable. And this is just a dummy motor. Like there's literally, we don't care about this because it's blown up, it's seized. And this car is really unique. There's not many of these at all in Australia. I think there's only like maybe 10 or something. They're super rare. It's a BK10 BE1. These are everywhere in Japan, but not many were ever brought over into Australia. But what's really cool is it's pretty much a little K car from Japan. The interior and everything is just super retro and cool. Kind of has like that mini look from the front with the round headlights and stuff. But it's just super cool. Like, how awesome is it? Like just driving this thing around, like this super sick Momo JDM wheel. Like I've never seen this before. The thing's only done 78,000 kilometers, and it's just super cool. You know, like even down to like just the things here on the side for putting stuff in. The back is super cool as well. Like when you open the boot, I don't know what to say. Like it's just awesome. Like look how cool the little rev gauge is and the AC vents and stuff. Yes, this thing has AC, and there's been a head unit from the previous owner just manually thrown in there. It's just super cool. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna like have a great crumple zone if you crash, but you know, But yeah, so at the moment I'm talking to Nissan Japan to get a whole new carburetor for this thing, because that's the thing that's just screwed on this, and we've tried rebuilding it a few times and it's just not working. So we've asked Nissan Japan if they've got any new ones, then we'll get this thing running. But this one's really cool because it's a manual, it's not the auto, and it's just, I don't know what to say, it's just really cool. It's going to polish up and look great with a new paint job, and yeah, it's got low case, so that's pretty cool. So that's kind of like his two project cars on the side. The RX-7 is getting a whole bunch of work done to it. Everything's kind of apart in there, if you can see that. The front of the rotary is all pulled apart. It's going to be very interesting to see what we're going to be doing with this, but he's keeping it NA. We're doing some cool titanium headers and stuff with it. It's going to be baller. I want to get a habit of doing Japanese word of the way / hiragana of the day before the end of the video, because I think that's the best way to do it, and that way you guys get to see it before like you want to click off the video, right? Because I think it's important that you guys try to learn some Japanese with me, and it'll help me more as well, being more alert. So today I want to do E, all right? And this is the symbol for E. It kind of looks like two vertical lines with one with a little like hook on the end, right? And it can be used in a few different words. Ikebana, which is like ikebana means like Japanese flower arrangement. There's then inu for dog, and then ie for house. Now the way that you pronounce E, I know it looks like they're just using, if you wait for that to focus there for a second, it looks like an I, right? But as the top here, it says it's pronounced as like two E's. So E, or like eep, you know, like when you're like eep, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, so even though it's got the I there in the Romaji, it is actually pronounced as like E, like E. So yeah, ikebana, bana, ikebana, ikebana, that's correct. Inu for dog and ie for house. Hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Let's jump back into the rest of the vlog and do some cool car stuff. Alrighty, so we're trying to figure out the mounting position right now. It's hard to see of where the radiator is going to go. And I'll get under the front of the van so you guys can see where it's going to go. It's going to have one of these big fans on there too. But it's going to be roughly there, and then up and in there you'll see the intercooler will be smack bam right in front of it. So the boys are figuring that all out right now and fabbing her up. But it's going to be pretty sick, man. Like, this is the old rad that used to be in there. We're going to a 3-core Civic radiator actually, and this was just like a single core, really old crappy thing, and that had overheating issues. So kind of a bit of an upgrade, even though it's going to a smaller rad, because it's 3-row and a big massive thermo fan on there. It's going to get lots of nice cold air, so it should look really good. Okay, we've got all the cars inside, about to head. Got pretty distracted with some busy stuff. I'm actually working on some new prototype things that we've had in the works for ages and getting that finalized, which is really exciting. You guys will actually know about it soon. It's to do with some cool stuff that I'm doing with Adam, so that's going to be pretty sick. But for now, I need to wash up. We got to go because we're doing our going away party tonight for Kira. Should be kind of cool. I'll bring you guys along and see what happens, eh? Can't wait till this little Urvan's finished. It's going to be so cool. Do a nice little review and driving. That's pretty cool. What is that? A little tin badge there. Anyways, I'm gonna walk across, jump in the 34, and then I guess the next shot you guys will see is us at Outback Steakhouse. Yes, we do have that here in Australia, and yes, it's very embarrassing. Yo, look at this freaking thing. That is cool. Gotta watch where I'm going. Full time. Oh my gosh! Shot a huge flag. That's hilarious. Just arrived at Outback Steakhouse, and I spotted a nice car up the end here. Let's go check it out. Of course, it's next to a Holden Commodore Ute with the plates Go Time, but this thing's pretty cool. Super clean S15, running my favorite Volk wheels ever. These are some sexy wheels. I'd love a set. I've never seen them really on a Silvia before though. I prefer them on a Skyline obviously, but might be a bit biased there. This S15 is super clean, wing delete. Looks really nice. Whoever owns this, kudos to you, man. You got a clean S chassis. Looks really nice in there as well, interior wise. But yeah, there you go. Finding a clean S15 in Oz. Who would have thought? So we're waiting to go in right now, but we're gonna tell them that it's Kira's birthday, even though it's her going away party, so that we can get something, kind of put her on the spot and embarrass her. Kira, do you have enough soup with your pepper? Like, serious? Do you have enough soup with that pepper? Yeah. Tips.
Wait, do a skip.
Wait, Brendan.
He actually did a skid. Jeez, he actually left a decent mark.
Tracy Grimshaw.
I'm gonna send this video to Tracy Grimshaw. I'm sure she's gonna love it. She'll make a story about how we're all connected to the Mexican Hoon Cartel, and we're all friends with Adam LZ.
Yeah.
Z, yep. Cool. Anyways, gonna head home. Jumping in. Tomorrow's gonna be a full-on day, and Sunday's gonna be even better. I can't wait. It's gonna be sick. All right, guys, so today was heaps of fun. Got a bunch more work done and some progress on that van, which is pretty cool. And then just, you know, being able to hang out with Kira and say kind of like thank you for all the hard work that she did, and you know, kind of like congratulate her for moving on and all that type of stuff. But yeah, like unfortunately tomorrow we will be going back to the workshop for a little bit, only half a day though, just to help kind of catch up on things, and yeah, we've just got a lot to do. And then what else is happening? There's some really cool meets happening on Sunday and some cool stuff then. It's actually probably going to be like 2 separate vlogs just from Sunday because there's just so much happening, which I'm pretty pumped for because that'll give me like, you know, a couple vlogs ahead, which is really important when you're in the daily kind of upload because it takes a whole bunch of stress off you. And yeah, like, I mean, I'm definitely finding it a challenge to keep the daily content going, but at the same time, it's just me trying to get into a routine and get used to it essentially. So, and I know I can do it. Like, all the signs and everything are there for me to be able to like produce really good content, like, and quality content at the same time of doing everything else that I'm doing right now. I just need to be like super focused and switched on and just learn how to plan my day, because I'm still learning, right? I've only been doing this for like, I think we've been doing it for over a month now, have we? No, very shortly we are. It would have been a month non-stop daily content, which is crazy. Wow, it's been a month already, guys. Wow, time flew. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really exhausted and I think I'm coming down with something. I feel like I'm getting sick. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully not, because there's a lot going on and I don't have time to get sick. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share some videos with your friends. And yeah, don't know what else to say. I'll catch you on the next video. Ciao, matane.